Monday mamas. We're back at it. We're here again on a Monday. This day just keeps showing up. I hope you guys had a great weekend. If you are in the Carstairs area, we had almost summer yesterday for like 5 hours. It was glorious. So I hope you got outside and enjoyed some of that. We did a ton of our outdoor work this weekend, and now it's like that weird lull where you like, I'm not putting anything in the ground yet because it's gonna die. But spring feels close, so that's encouraging. But here's what I wanted to chat about today with you guys. My husband and I have been working through a program called 30X Wealth through Action Coach. It's like a coaching program. I'm doing the business portion and then we're doing the wealth portion together. And something it's had us do for both the business side and the wealth side now was write out our dream for the next 10 years, where we would like to be in 10 years. And I'm a big dreamer. I don't really struggle dreaming. I can like get a bunch on paper and I dream fairly big. My husband is not a big dreamer. So when he's asked to dream big, it really challenges him on doing that activity. So, got me thinking, how many of you dream? How many of you put to paper what you dream about, what you want your life to look like in 10 years? Or are you so busy going through the grind that that's all you're thinking about? So that's what I want to chat about today. And last week we talked about writing down, calculating your wins to get them in a cookie jar so that when life gets hard, you can pull on those things. And this is kind of building on that, in that every time you have a win and you put that in the cookie jar, you should know, is that getting you one step closer to where you want to be? So today I would love for you guys to sit with me for a few minutes and let's calm ourselves for a few minutes to think about what life will look like in 10 years. So we are in 2023, 2033, 2033. It's even weird to say. How old are your kids? Write it down. Get a piece of paper, write this down. How old are your kids? How long have you been married? Where do you want to live? That was the first dream thing. The other two were real life. This is a dream. Where do you live? What's the weather like? It's April. April of 2033. 3033? 33. 2033. 2033. That's how it goes. It's April. What's the weather like? What do you do when you wake up in the morning? Close your eyes. Think about it. What do you do when you wake up in the morning? You getting kids up? Are you making coffee? Taking your dog out? You on acreage? You in the city? What's it look like? What do you do after that? Are you going to work? What are you doing? What's work like? Work's done. The day's done. Kids coming home from school? Are you there? What are you doing for dinner? Are you making dinner? You going out for dinner? Do you have a chef? That's in my dream. I dream of having a chef. What's dinner look like? What's supper? What's bedtime look like? It's the evening. Are you sitting out on a deck? Are you in a hot tub? You going for a walk? You out on your horses? What's life look like? That took about 1 minute, guys. If you didn't do that right now with me, pause this, go back, and do it again. Slow down. Take a deep breath. Pause it. Think about it. What do you want your life to look like? Because here's what I can promise you. If you don't stop and think about what you want your life to look like, you know what it's going to look like right now. You're just going to keep going where you're going. You're going to stay on that treadmill and things are going to keep going the way they're going, and you're never going to get anywhere because you're not planning where you're going to go. I mean, if I told you guys to go on a road trip, if I said, plan your dream road trip, plan your dream trip, what's the first thing you're going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to choose where you want to go. You're not just going to be like, sweet, let's just get in the car. I mean, maybe some people will, but most people are going to, if I say you're going on a trip, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to decide where you're going. And then you're going to work backwards on how you're going to get there. So that's what I want you guys to do. Okay? Stop. Think about life 20 years from now. It's 2033. Okay? How old are your kids? How long have you been married? How old are your animals? What house do you live in? Is it big? Is it small? Have you upsized? Have you downsized? Have you bought more land? Have you sold land? Are you outside? Are you inside? Is it hot? Is it cold? Think about this. Sit and feel it for a few minutes and decide what you want. Then, next week, after this week we've decided where we're going, we're going to talk about how do we get there? How do we work backwards to get where we want to go? And here's what I can tell you that I found. When I did my business plan for 10 years from now, what they had me do was they had me do 10 years and then 5 years and then 3 years and then the end of this year. And what I can tell you is where I want to be in 10 years isn't as far away as I think. And the steps that I need to take to get there, I'm probably going to be there faster than 10 years. Because when we think about it and dream about it, it feels really big. But when we actually start to pull it back and look at the details of it, we start to see how quickly we can achieve it. And I'll tell you what, guys, that puts something in your cookie jar. When you start to realize that the dreams that you want for yourself are way closer than you imagined, you start going harder after them. So that is what we're doing this week. I want you guys to think about your 10-year from now, where you want to be. You're not making a 10-year plan, okay? I'm not asking you to jot it down how you're going to get there. I just want you to think about where you want to go. I'm asking you to plan a trip. I'm not asking you what flights you're going to take, if you're going to take the train or the bus or the plane. No, I want to know where you want to go. Where are you going in 10 years? What is life going to be like in 10 years? And then we're going to slowly work our way backwards. So that is it. Go, do it, dream it. And next week, we will talk about it. And please, 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 share. I would love to hear little tidbits of your dreams. Part of my 10 years, I want a chef. I hate cooking so much, my friends. I hate it. That in 10 years, I want a chef. I never want to have to think about that kitchen again unless I want to be in there. So that's part of my dream. You guys dream big, and please share and let me know what you think. And go on now and have a great week.